This is the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. I'm your Quizmaster Shu, and my next victim is a very accomplished game designer who just launched a new company, Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. Isaac Vega, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you doing today, Shu?
Good, how are you doing, Isaac?
I am doing fantastic. I have actually had a weekend to relax, so I'm feeling a little bit energized. So that's good.
So you're at full brain power for our quiz show.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say full brain power.
Yeah, whoever is at full brain.
I'm always keeping a little bit reserved.
Okay. Just in case.
Exactly.
All right, well, Isaac, tell us what you're known for. Like, how do people know you?
So I've been a designer in the industry for the last 10 years. I was the number 2 at like Plaid Hat for a long time. My most famous design was called Dead of Winter. I'm also known for designing Ashes that was recently released as Ashes Reborn. Like you said, I most recently launched a new company called Rose Gauntlet Entertainment with my co-owner Lindsay Rode. And we are releasing our first game called Keystone North America very shortly.
Yeah, I have all your games lined up in the back here. Those exact 3 you just mentioned. So, and one more question before we get started. What is your favorite game of all time that's not made by you?
So, I actually had it here because we recently did a top 10.
Imperial Settlers.
Imperial Settlers. I just love this game. It has so much fun engine building within it, and there's just so much cool. Like, I love Empires of the North. I love the roll and write. I love the entire world that they've made, that Portal's done in this game, and it's just great. It's great.
I gotta try the roll and write. I haven't tried that one yet.
It's good. It's good. It's fun. They have a digital app now too.
Oh, okay, cool. I have to check it out. Thanks for the tip. Okay, let's get going. So round 1 has 5 multiple choice questions, and you get 1 point for each one you get correct. There's 20 points total to be won throughout the show. This is your first 5. Now, as you just mentioned, you designed a card game called Ashes: Rise of the Phoenixborn.
Yes.
Recently got an update called Ashes Reborn: Rise of the Phoenixborn. I actually literally just played this last night. So yeah, I'm not an expert enough to know like what exactly changed from the original to this one, but still gorgeous art, really cool gameplay. Highly recommend for people who want a collectible card game but not have to do the whole booster pack thing. So, but I figured for this first round it'd be fun to theme this around remakes. So these are board game remakes. We're calling this first round Remake.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, you ready?
Let's test my knowledge.
Okay. So question number 1. What dungeon crawler got a streamlined small box version called Jaws of the Lion? Is it Mansions of Madness, Gloomhaven, Arcadia Quest, or Hero Quest?
Okay, so I actually own this game, so I know it. It's going to be B, Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven, you are correct.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you still have 20 questions to go. Save some of that energy, excitement, and celebration. All right, question number 2. What is the subtitle for the 2020 update of the spacefaring 4X game Eclipse? Is it A, Second Dawn for the Galaxy, B, A New Dawn, C, Galaxy's Dawn, or D, Second Edition?
All right. Well, Second Edition is lame, so I'm not going to go with that. Second Dawn? No, I don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and say B, Eclipse, A New Dawn. It just seems like it's right, but I'm not sure.
Almost had it. You almost had it. It is A, Eclipse Second Dawn for the Galaxy.
Is the first one called The New Dawn?
I think the first one is just plain Eclipse. Okay. I'm not sure actually if it has a sub. I think it's just Eclipse, and then the new one says Second Dawn, or the update is called Second Dawn.
I'm sorry, Eclipse. I'm sorry I made fun of that name.
And now they're going to second guess it. You're like, maybe it's a lame name. All right, question number 3. Gaia Project is a space-themed remake of what strategy game? Is it A, Terra Mystica, B, Kingdom Builder, C, Pillars of the Earth, or D, It's a Wonderful World?
I feel like I know this one. Okay, so I know Terra Mystica has one, doesn't it? But Pillars of the Earth probably should have been redone if it hasn't been redone already. I'm going to say Terra Mystica.
Good job. Yeah. You were close. You almost messed that up. It is a Terra Mystica. Good job. It's actually called a Terra Mystica game. I think it's a subtitle on that, something, or Terra Mystica Project or something like that.
Yeah, I love Terra Mystica. I haven't tried Gaia Project. I need to.
It's probably a little bit better and a lot uglier in terms of graphic design. So, yeah.
Oh well, I have Terra Mystica. It's fine.
That's a good one. Okay, next question. Question 4. What second edition introduced app support, which changed the original game's one versus all format to be 100% cooperative, unless someone went mad, that is? So is that A, Arkham Horror, B, Betrayal at House on the Hill, C, Mansions of Madness, or D, Arkham Horror?
All right, so
sorry, D, Eldritch Horror. What did I say? Something weird?
Yeah, you said Arkham Horror twice. I just let it go. You're trying to tell me the right answer, which I believe is A, Arkham Horror.
No. It is C, Manchester United. That's just a legit, I just blanked and I wasn't reading my own notes. So.
Oh my gosh, all of them blur together in my mind.
They do.
So it is. Oh, but you're right. I think that's the... Wait, no, Eldritch Horror has an app as well, doesn't it?
Not when I played it, unless this was a recent development.
I think you're right. It's just Mansions of Madness.
Yeah, it used to be one person had to do all the puzzles and moving the monsters around and figuring out where do they have to go. So everyone was playing against that player, the game master. So now they've updated it so that everyone could play together against the app. All right. So number 5, question 5 is 2007's Brass got an updated version in 2018. What is it called? It's called Brassier, Brass Empire, Brass Birmingham, or Brass Lancashire?
Oh my gosh, all of these seem right. I'm going to say
even Brassier? that one sounds
probably
right
not Brassier. I'm going to say Brass Lancashire because I feel like I've heard that before, but I'm not sure.
You are correct. It is D, Brass Lancashire. That's a tricky one too because that one they also released Brass Birmingham at the same time, but that's considered a sequel where Lancashire is sort of the update. All right.
Sweet. I haven't played any of the Brass versions, but I need to. I've heard very good things.
Very good game. Okay, so good job. You got 3 out of 5 so far. So a little bit above mediocre. So not too bad.
All right, yeah, that's good. I'll take that.
All right, round 2 is a picture round. I might have made this really hard, just to warn you. There's 5 more points up for grabs. Now, since your new company is called Rose Gauntlet, I figured it'd be fun to show you boxes of games that feature flowers or plants. You just have to identify the game for me. Now, I might be kind of tricky with some of these, so be careful. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so round 2 called Flower Power. What is this game?
Oh my gosh. All right, it even has who the designer is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and in that middle gray box, that's I put that there to block out the name of the game, so that's not part of the design. But give you a hint. This is really tough one. The flower shown is relevant to the name of the game.
Tulip?
Something.
Twisted Tulips.
All right, not bad. Tulip Bubble.
Tulip Bubble.
Bubble, yeah.
I have never heard of this game. I'm sorry, Tulip Bubble.
It's all right. Tulip Bubble might not be listening, so you don't need to worry about hurting their feelings.
I'm sure it's amazing.
All right.
Those are very pretty tulips.
Number 2. This is a more recent release.
Oh my gosh. I really wish I was back with multiple choice. This is where you're really testing me. I do not have great memory.
Well, this one, I'll give you another hint. Also, the art on the box is relevant to the name of the game.
Okay.
Specific things we're looking at.
I don't remember. Is it something succulents? Because I remember this coming out by Renegade. I'm gonna say some succulents.
I'm gonna give it to you. It is succulent. actually. Just
all
plain
right,
succulent. Yeah. We're going to give that one to you. So good job. Okay, number 3, name this game.
Ooh. Okay.
It was a popular Kickstarter, or a successful Kickstarter, I'll say.
Well, I'm just going to go, since the rest of them had very interesting names. All right, what's the art going on up there? Oh, you covered the side of the boxes too. You're really good at this. Oh, man. I'm going to say Court of the Black Rose. That seems like a board game name.
It does. It's Black Rose Wars is the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a tough one. All right, let's try number 4. Name this game. It's from a famous game designer and is part of a series. Not just the Great Designer series you see up top from Stronghold Games, but this designer did a sort of I think it was a trilogy, right, of games. Quadrilogy, 4 of them, 4 games.
Oh, that kind of threw me off. I thought I knew the answer to this, but I don't.
4? No, maybe it is 3.
3.
Oh, 3.
I think it's 3. I think it's 3 games.
3.
Yeah.
I don't think this is correct, but I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure it's not Tussie Mussy, right?
No, unfortunately. Okay, this one is Cottage Garden.
I'm sorry, Cottage Garden. I should know all of these. Now I want to play all of them.
This one's a good one.
Uwe really Rosenberg. Good.
Yeah. He did was Indian Summer and also it was whatever.
Spring Meadow.
Spring Meadow. Yeah. So the 3 games are all polynomial tile laying games. Yep. All right, last one. Name this game.
Okay, this one is Flowerfall. No. Wait. Oh my gosh. Keyflower.
Oh, good catch. Yeah. Yes. Not a game about flowers per se, but that was my trick question. You got my trick question. Yeah. Okay. So right now your score is currently 5 out of 10.
All right. 50%. Failing grade. Okay. I'll see if I can catch up.
Other people in season 1 have done worse, so don't worry.
Good.
All right.
I'm beating season 1.
So round 3 is our speed round. We changed up the format from what we used to do. Now, the first game from Rose Gauntlet, as we talked about, is Keystone, North America. It's all about wildlife and conservation biology, and this means it has a ton of animals in it. So I'm going to give you a bunch of seemingly nonsense titles that contain a name of an animal, and you have to tell me if it's a game or not a game. So, and when I say game, I mean any analog tabletop games. Could be a card game, it could be a party game, but anyways. So round 3 called Animal Gamedom. So you have 30 seconds, and all you have to say again is game or not a game. And then the 30 seconds will start as soon as I start reading. Okay, you ready? Okay. Cat Lady.
Not a game.
Incorrect. Crazy Cat Lady.
A game.
Correct. Walrus Nation.
Not a game.
Correct. Llama.
A game.
Correct. Penguins in a Bar.
Not a game.
Correct. Sloth Island.
A game.
No. 16 chickens dice fight to the death.
That seems like a game.
Correct. Here Comes the Dog.
Not a game.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Okay, you're out of time. I'll give you the last 2 just so they won't count, but in case you want, Unexploded Cow.
Not a game.
It is a game. And then Laser Goat.
Not a game.
Correct. Okay. Unfortunately, those last 2 won't count, but your total score in the end was 10 out of 20. We've seen worse, so don't worry about it. Okay, so on our scoring scale of all the animals in the animal kingdom, that is an opossum. So yeah, all just like non-offensive. It's maybe cute, not the cutest thing, but
Yeah, that's fine. They got cute babies.
Yeah, they
carry a whole bunch on their back.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, Isaac. Tell people where we could find you.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rose Gauntlet, and you can find us at www.rosegauntlet.com. On Twitter, I'm on Isaac on Earth, as well as on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And that's the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. Now you can stop watching and go play a game. Bye.
Thanks for having me.